Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein completely removes the ambiguity that has long surrounded Mary Shelley's iconic creature. In many previous adaptations, and even in Shelley's original novel, there remains a haunting uncertainty about who the real monster is. Victor Frankenstein, the man who defied nature to create life, or the creature whose acts of violence suggest an inner corruption born of pain. Del Toro's interpretation eliminates this moral grayness entirely. His movie establishes the creature not as a monster, but as the most humane and tragic figure in this film, something that is profoundly human, emotionally, morally, and spiritually, while Victor becomes the true embodiment of arrogance, cruelty, and self-destruction. This is shown early on as from its very first appearance. The creature in Del Toro's Frankenstein is portrayed not as something to be feared, but as someone to be pitied.
Son, right.
Victor.
Yes. Yes, of course you are. Stay here now. I'll be back. All right, stay there.
Unlike the traditional depictions that emphasize grotesque deformities, stitches, scars, or mismatched limbs, this creature is almost beautiful. He actually looks like what the supermodel version of the creature would look like. Clearly not human, yet graceful and hauntingly sympathetic. His physical form still bears traces of his unnatural origin, but he is not hideous or frightening. This visual choice is crucial to Del Toro's reinterpretation. By crafting a creature who looks more like a fallen angel than an abomination, Del Toro takes his first step in completely humanizing the monster. The creature's outward appearance mirrors his inner childlike curiosity and purity. Instead of looking like something horrifying, he looks more like a human that had a terrible accident. In this way, Del Toro makes it easier to actually empathize with the creature, just like it was easy for someone like Elizabeth to.
Yes, that's you. That's you. All right?
Does it hurt? A leaf? For me?
You should not go near it.
It...
Del Toro further humanizes the creature through his early interactions with Victor. When he first awakens, the creature exhibits innocence and curiosity. He does not act violently. Instead, he reaches for Victor and tries to understand the world around him. His first word, Victor, is both a cry of recognition and a plea for acceptance. Yet Victor eventually responds not with compassion, but with fear and disgust. He chains the creature in the tower's basement and treats him as an animal, beating and humiliating him for his inability to say anything more or exhibit any real intelligence. This mistreatment is particularly cruel, given that the creature clearly feels pain and possesses the capacity to learn. His suffering under Victor's hands marks the true birth of the movie's tragedy. The destruction of the creature's innocence is started not by his own nature, but by the abuse and rejection of his creator. Through these scenes, Del Toro shifts the moral center of the story.
Alas, no further language or development occurred.
Rain, blood, anything. Boots. Can you say boots?
Leg! Leg! Come on! Give it to me, you beast!
You are afraid of me? You're afraid of me?
Why? Why would you be afraid of me? I'm not going to hurt you. That is my name. My name is Victor. Is there anything else that you can say? Anything at all?
Why is he chained here?
And it doesn't know any better.
But you do.
I believe there is life in it, but not the spark of intelligence.
Victor.
No, yes, no, yes!
One word and one word alone. Victor, 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 Victor. Just parrots it without rhyme or reason.
Elizabeth. My throat makes sound.
Elizabeth.
One word. One word more. Anything. Make me save you.
Elizabeth.
creature's humanity is fully revealed during his time in the woods, where he observes and later interacts with a blind man and his family. Unable to see the creature's appearance, the blind man treats him as a person, not an abomination. He teaches the creature to speak, to read, and to understand the beauty of language. The creature, in turn, shows kindness and gratitude, secretly helping the family with their farm work. This relationship represents the moral heart of the movie. In the absence of sight, the very thing that allows humanity to judge by appearances, true compassion flourishes. When the blind man is later attacked by wolves, the creature's decision to fight them off and comfort him as he dies demonstrates that he possesses courage, loyalty, and love, the very qualities that make us human. Even after he is driven away by the returning family, who judge him by appearance, who fear him without understanding him, the creature only acts in self-defense and leaves.
This?
An eye.
And again?
An eye.
Yeah. Well, you were hiding in the middle gears, were you not? Friends, you could read to me.
Read. And it was then that I read my first story.
You are my friend.
What have you done to him?
Del Toro then intensifies the creature's emotional suffering by emphasizing his immortality. He can feel pain but is unable to die, and he is also condemned to endure endless loneliness, knowing that no one can truly accept or understand him. His plea to Victor to create a companion comes not from lust or procreation, but from a simple yearning for companionship and understanding. When Victor refuses, sneering at his own creation and denying him the right to happiness, you can no longer doubt who the real monster is. Victor's arrogance and moral hypocrisy destroys everyone he loves, including Elizabeth. Elizabeth's empathy toward the creature only heightens the tragedy. She sees the goodness in him that Victor refuses to acknowledge. When she dies, cradled by the creature who comforts her in her final moments, Del Toro offers a contrast between the creator's cruelty and the creature's compassion. The monster grieves more deeply and more sincerely than any of the humans around him.
No, stop, let go, no, open.
The wound? It's closed.
How?
What is that? Shoot at it, shoot it!
My wounds had healed. How long did I die for? I do not know. But I saw my injuries heal, out lonelier than ever. I need you to make a companion for me. And I cannot live alone.
And then what?
Procreation. Reproduction.
Be gone!
Elizabeth!
Move away from it! It attacked her! It attacked her!
But your eyes gazing upon me.
The movie's final scenes in the Arctic crystallizes Del Toro's message. As Victor lies dying, he finally admits his guilt and asks for forgiveness. The creature, despite everything he has endured, forgives him, and then he saves the ship trapped in the ice, ensuring the crew's survival. This act of selflessness proves beyond question that he has transcended the limitations of both his creator and the world that rejected him. When he reaches toward the sunrise in the closing scene, the image symbolizes redemption, enlightenment, and a yearning for connection. It is a visual echo of humanity's eternal desire to be seen and accepted, a longing that defines the creature more than any physical trait ever could.
What recourse do you have but to live?
You have been harmed by whom you have been harmed and choose to let it all fade.
Victor, I forgive you. It's life.
By the end of Frankenstein, Del Toro has dismantled every trace of moral ambiguity surrounding the story. The creature is not a monster but a mirror, reflecting the best qualities of humanity: love, empathy, and forgiveness, even when the humans around him have lost them. In stripping away the ambiguity of the original story, his Frankenstein is not a movie or a horror story about a monster brought to life, but a story where the most human being of all is the one who was never born human.
I am obscene to you, but to myself I simply am.